Lezozo GH, also known in other circles as Leslie Nitete Annan. Today I'm going to talk to you about 5 side hustles that any teacher, any person working with a government institution, any person working in a private institution, but the person closes around 3 p.m. The person closes around 3 p.m. can do these 5 side hustles and will improve your income. It's going to improve your income. In fact, it's going to be enough money for you to do so many things that you cannot do if you are dependent solely on your end of month salary. So stay tuned and do not go. Welcome back. The first side hustle, which I believe would improve your life, would change your life right at this moment, should you start doing it, is t-shirt printing or screen printing, also known as screen printing. It's quite easy. You just learn it and you could practice it. For me, I came to realize that I wouldn't even have to have the machine or the dryers or the things that are used in creating the screen. No, I didn't need that. All I needed was a design. You do a small design. For example, you write Lezozo on Microsoft Word, for example, or in a CorelDRAW, Photoshop, anywhere. Then you print it out. Then you take it to the people to shoot it for you. Then come on, you're going to then you print it out. There was a time, those who know will tell you that there was a time I had a T-shirt in my name, Lezozo Lezozo. I was even thinking of going into fashion, but it also went away. But what I'm trying to talk to you about is that you can go into screen printing and it's not so difficult. You see, apart from screen printing too, there is what we call the embroidery. This for example is one I did for a particular school when I was there. I did it for the students, of course, and it is something that I do, and it brings you some side money, which is very, very, very good. You know, money that you don't expect end of the month, but it comes during the week or the day. It's also good for you. So do not overlook it. Screen printing is a good side hustle. You could do it anywhere. You could do it in your sitting room. You could do it in your porch. You could look for a fine corner and just print the thing on the. Of course, you go and buy the T-shirt or you go and buy the jersey from somewhere, just from the market. Then you bring it in, you print it on it, and you'll be good to go. You make some money. The more you do, the more money you make. So get into it. It's not bad at all. If it's going to be difficult for you, just go on YouTube, learn how to do screen printing. Okay, well, you're going to make money out of it. The next side hustle is graphic designing. The next side hustle that I believe could improve your income is graphic design. If you are not artistically inclined, of course, then maybe you shouldn't go into it. But if you are artistically inclined, and I believe the softwares are there that will help you to do all sorts of stuff. You could do changing of people's pictures. You could also do calendars. You could do basic things that people would need. And there are also designs that you could do for people's pages or websites, etc. You could go into it. You don't need so much money to go and learn how to do this graphic designing stuff. Just put in the small effort that you have, put in some small money, and you'll be surprised the kind of money, the returns that you have. Return on investment will be like 1,000%. So my brother, my sister, wherever you are, don't overlook graphic designing as a side hustle, as a teacher. Then closely linked to that is doing typing work for friends, like your colleague teachers who want to write textbooks, who want to write something small for their students. You want to do the typing for them. Of course, there was a time I was doing a lot of typing. As I was doing the typing too, then I got to a point of getting the printer for myself and a photocopier. So I had more or less a communication center or a secretarial center in my sitting room, and it was making me some mail. If you are a male, a teacher, for example, you can learn how to cut hair. It doesn't take so much to cut hair. The only difficult thing is that as you doing the work, you come in contact with too many people. You see, because it is intimate. Cutting hair is very intimate. You'll be surprised when you start doing it. But it gives you some good money. You just have the skill. People know that you are the one who cuts hair. They just come to you in your small community. It might be you'll be in a village, or you'll be in a community, or you'll be in a town. And imagine during the COVID era, people were actually making money going to people's homes to cut hair. If you had this talent, or you had this skill, or if you've learned this skill, which I believe anybody can learn anywhere, uh, you could make some small money out of it. And I keep saying that if a skill, you believe a skill is very difficult and it's not yours, just go to YouTube and you learn that. You learn to your surprise that people who don't have your means, people who don't even have the talent or the smartness you have, are doing these things, and they are even talking about it. They are teaching it. So go onto YouTube, learn how to cut hair, learn how to barber, and you'll be surprised. You make some money out of it. Closely linked to this, for the women, for the girls, or for the ladies, excuse me to say, closely linked to this, to barbering, is makeup. Makeup. You can learn makeup. That is linked to hairdressing. That is linked to pedicure and manicure. So all these beauty things, you can learn them. You can learn them within a month. You could just go to a place and learn. You could learn from the from YouTube. You could also learn from others, and you'll be surprised. It can improve your finances to an extent that you'll be surprised. To an extent that you'll be surprised. I'm telling you, do not overlook it. Doing makeup for your colleagues or your friends, the weak thing, learning how to do it. You could make some money. And it's just by the side. The braiding of hair, doing rasta, come on, all those petty things, pedicure, manicure. These are skills that when you have them, anywhere you go, even if you leave Ghana and you say you're going to UK, you might go to UK and you use it still. So they are skills, when you learn, you've learned them for life. So I'm telling you, if you're out there, you're a teacher, you're a female teacher, and you are dependent solely on what at the end you're given, at the end of the month you're given, please wake up. Please wake up. You can do better. Learn some beauty skills and make some money. Side hustle that I'll talk about is selling of textbooks. When you're selling textbooks, I tell you, the kind of money you make here, you'll be surprised. If you're not doing it, please rethink it, because it's something that can give you money. Selling textbooks is like it's limitless. You could sell to your own students, you could sell to the whole school, you could sell outside to other schools, to other students out there. Selling is just limitless, and therefore the kind of money you make is also limitless. It's unlimited. So look into selling textbooks. I'm talking about textbooks for a reason, because as a teacher, people trust you more about the things they read or the things they will find in a textbook. And when there's this particular textbook, student may come to you and say, "Sir or teacher, is this a good textbook?" It is your prerogative at that moment to tell the person yes or no, and even to the extent of saying that, "Look, if you want more of it, I can get it for you." So as a teacher, don't overlook the opportunity to sell textbooks. There's this story I just read recently on Facebook about somebody who's lost his mobile bookshop. He was using a moto style, and they've done the back in a way that it could be used as a bookshop. And unfortunately, this guy I don't know where he packed it. Somebody came, took the shop away, took the motor away, and therefore naturally took the shop away. It's unfortunate, but it's a side hustle that could work. I'm telling you this, it's not so much as a joke, but as a sort of warning. If you're doing a side hustle, you shouldn't take it for granted. As long as it's bringing some money, give it some respect, and you will not have the problem that I saw this person having. It was like a whole property. The motor was gone, the bookshop was gone, and the person himself, he's lost a side hustle, or if it is his job that he's doing, he's lost it all. So you have to be very, very careful. Bookshop is great, or selling books is very great. And for a teacher, any teacher, I would advise you, When you go into it part-time, you go into it as a side hustle, you're not going to lose at all. Finally, there is this side hustle that helps a lot. That is fast food. That's fast food. Fast food helps a lot. You don't have to get so many things. Just focus on one particular fast food. It can be kelewele, it can be tilapia and bangun, it can be jollof rice and chicken, it can be selling fried potatoes and fried chicken or turkey tail. Come on, when you're doing this, you make some money. It's not necessary that this side hustle you will do it by yourself. You could plant it and others would work in it for you. I'm believing that. So I'm believing that at the end of this month, when you get paid, just pick some small part of your money. If even it's like 20%, just pick it. Invest in yourself. Invest one to be a barber, or invest in learning how to do graphic designing, for example. That could also bring some money. Or invest in the equipment that can help you in the fast food, or invest in getting some textbooks that are very much needed by students. Apart from textbooks, you could sell even calculators. I have a friend who is into calculators, and we do business together. I'm telling you, as a teacher, there is no way you're going to say you'll be poor. You have so many avenues to make money, and I believe these side hustles that I've spoken to you about, you are going to look at them and use them. Use them. If you forget about them, come back and come and watch this video again and share my video. Let others know about it. Let other teachers know about it, because teachers can't be poor. Teachers must not be poor. Bye.